Hello, my full name is Jessica Marisol Calabuanapatsi. I am 20 years old. I am from Bolivia, Santa Cruz. My focus project is development of the comprehensive educational center, School for Intrahospital Life at the Oncologico Boliviano Institute.
Introduction.
This focus project has as objective to speak about the project of Ms. Raquel Becerra, specialized in psychopedagogy, and about the moment of foundation the School for Intrahospital Life for the Children with Cancer. At the same time, can analyze the reason that led her to carry out this project I all the process that in the hospital school had since 2006 until the present situation with the different activities which were accomplished.
Development.
Firstly, Ms. Raquel began as a voluntary reading histories to the children at the oncological throughout the time. She, as an educational psychologist, aimed to understand the emotional disorder that the children and their parents went through of the process of chemotherapy and radiotherapy. Due to the lack of information, the in which the important the continuous transfer to different hospitals. Besides the possible loss of scholar year, the absenteeism from work of both parents, and they lack of resources that they had, all this for part of the fight against cancer. Nevertheless, the absence of a school to the children caused alteration in the learning. At the same time, this physical aftermath, psychological, neurological, and affective sequelae cause an augmentation in their fear and their anxiety. All these reasons, Ms. Raquel decided to create the intra-hospital school, implementing three reasons. The first reason is the school integration of the children through a pedagogical classroom within the hospital. The second reason is the implementation of slowly through two educational units, Monseñor Avelino and Noel Mercado, both afternoon terms, a low enrollment in the educational system with target of obtaining a diploma certified by the Minister of Education. The third reason is school insertion with the purpose of facilitating the incorporation of the children. At the beginning of 2006, the inter-hospital school only had one classroom and web platform that was built with the support of Afani Bolivia, created specifically for the children with cancer. At that moment, when the school doors opened, there was a teamwork of the three peoples. AD coordinator Ms. Raquel Becerra, a voluntary artist Sylvia Jordan, and a voluntary psychologist student Marcelo Ali. Since the inauguration of the intra-hospital school, they not only teach regular scholar subjects like mathematics, natural science, social science, or musical education, but also occupational therapy or workshop given by the Foundation Gotita Roja to help mother generate economic resources. But there was other activities for the children and adolescents, such as extracurricular activities and academic activities. Extracurricular activities, they are educational hands-on with parents of hospitalized patients. To foment awareness and prevent infections, the nutrition workshop of healthy meals, the educational fraternization OT with children and adolescents, the fraternization OT between volunteers and children, and the occupational therapeutic activities and fellowship for adolescents. Academic activities. There are different activities, for example, communication and language, art and visualization, natural science, mathematics, technical training, musical education, and social science. In the communication and language are the relation to some context creation of postcards and histories. In the art and visualization are the drawing contests about the cares for the environment. In the natural science are the presentation of didactic shields and making puppets of the human body. In the mathematics are activities with distribution of the quantities by addition, subtraction, and multiplication. In the technical technique is the interaction that the patient had with the insects through a microscope. In the musical education is through singing contests using their favorite instrument, and in the social science it is the relation of the different cultures that exist in the province of Santa Cruz through educational videos. The relation of async actor in the entire pediatric and adult sector giving little flash to patients. Nowadays, the intra-hospital school has three classrooms, one computer room, one psychology office, one park, and one cinema, the study project Construyendo Sonrisas, and G11 volunteers group of Magical Godfather, such as Voluntaria en Acción, Trenzando Sonrisas, Start, Direction, and Casa de la Juventud. All this was necessary to get tables, chairs, computer desks, and projectors.
Conclusion.
I decided to talk about this topic with the objective that more people know all the work of Ms. Raquel in these 16 years. This labor really was possible to different institutions and volunteers. Despite all the progress that has been made, there are still many more things that need to be improved with the hospital so that the doors will always be open for people who want to help. However, nowadays, the moment that parents come to enroll the children in educational unit, there are directors, students, and teachers that comment that disease doesn't exist. Ms. Raquel is great support for the children with implementation and integration, but insertion is more complicated because this reason depends more of the society that the children fraternize with other students.